What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Playmaker Way with the playbook. Hoping you're having a great day, morning, or evening. And y'all read the title, man. Top 5 crypto altcoins to make passive income. Now, this is your first time on the channel. Welcome. I appreciate giving this video a chance. Make sure to hit that bell and sub button because we don't just post weekly crypto and altcoin analysis, but we also post weekly stock analysis and plays. And most importantly, we live stream and live trade every day, London session 3 a.m. EST on this very same channel. So we're not your typical crypto investment channel or anything like that. We show you how to not only make active income, but as well as passive income, meaning how to make both money on the front end as well as on the back end when it comes to these charts and investing. You know, I got to give a special shout out to the members and students. We went 5-0 last week, giving us a 100% win rate. As far as how we wrapped up March, if you scroll to April 1st, you'll see how we ended March 13-1, give us a 93% win rate, and how we ended quarter one, we went 44-5, giving us a 90% win rate. January, we went 17-3, February 14-1, and then again March 13-1, catching total of 155,207 pips. So we've been going absolutely crazy. And by the time you're watching this video, as long as it's still April, Q2 sale is going on. Just type discount code Q2 for 25% off literally everything. That's all the playbooks. That's the one-on-one sessions, the course, and technical analysis, fundamentals, playbook. Everything is literally 25% off, y'all. You go to where it says subscribers, you scroll down to photos. There's 1,500 photos, over 3 years worth of receipts. You can see screenshots of positions, screenshots of signals, as well as student results and testimonials. So make sure to explore the channel. So the reason why these are the top 5, because these are all 5 coins that we're talking about you can stake, right? So if there's no money, which is the liquidity, then people can't just pull out whenever they want. So that's why the coins, or the companies, because again, these aren't just coins, they're actual companies, they reward the people that stake the coin with a certain percentage, which is what the passive income comes into place. Now again, this is a long-term game, what I'm talking about with these 5 coins. If you're trying to make some quick money, I recommend you go into the day trading side. You just saw how we did the week beforehand. Check out the free signal for Telegram, check out the other playlists, but this is for long-term investment plays. This is for that, you see that wealth grow. Okay, so the first one we got is TAL USD, and that is short for Bit and Sword. That's the name of the company. All right, this one, depending on the app you're using, will give you 6 to 12% APR. So that means 6 to 12% of whatever you're holding, the dollar amount. So you can literally, and again, you're not having to wait a month, you're not having to wait 3 months. You get weekly or sometimes daily payouts depending on the coins we're talking about. All right, so this one just did a big push as well. It's currently at $284. We go into the smaller time frame, we can see price did reject a little bit, had some crazy lows, but we started to respect and hold 224 as support, and we just broke past 260. As you can see, it's still pumping in real time. So we're either going to retest and hold 260 as support, so 260 is a good place to DCA at, and then also the next target point I'm looking at is 300, 305. If we can hold 300, 302 as support, we can see price continuing to push up to 360. So we do have some bearish momentum right here. So we do have a little bit of work to do before the uptrend does come back into play. We're going to have to hold 350 as support for the uptrend to come back into play, but we want to buy when things are on discount anyways. And like I said, this is a long-term game. I would love to see price increase, but if it wants to decrease more, that's not gonna bother me either. I'm not saying I want to see that happen, but I'm saying because the main reason why I'm investing in these coins is not just because of what the purpose of the company is, but also because, like I said, the APR. I'm mainly here. This is my passive income portfolio, right? I got some other ones where I want to see some big gains. I drop videos on those as well, so make sure to check out the crypto altcoin analysis playlist, because the other coins we talk about for the real gains, we're up right now. That's all I'm gonna say. But when we do hop into a smaller time frame, we do see that we are currently in an uptrend on the smaller time frame, because we see here we got a higher high getting made. So like I said, we need to break these next levels for the uptrend bullish momentum to come into play on the bigger time frames. And by the way, y'all, make sure to check the comments in the description if y'all want some free bread. If y'all sign up with the link or use the code for Kraken, you will get an extra $50 free. And you sign up with the link with Coinbase, you want to get an extra $30 for free. And it is real, it's real money. They're going to give you the $30, and you can literally not even have to hold it in the coin they put. You can switch it to a coin you want to have that money in, and you know, who don't like free money, you know what I'm saying? So make sure to check those out and take advantage of that. Altcoin number 2 is Atom. All right, we got Atom over here, aka Cosmos. And I really like this coin because this one, depending on where you invest at, you can get up to from 7 to 15% APR on this one, which is insane. This one's cheaper than Bit and Soar as well. This one's just $4.17 at the time of this recorded video. And again, we just had a reversal here, but we've been chilling for the past few months at $4.20. So we do got a little bit of work here to do as well, but like I said, you want to buy when things are on discount anyways. We see here that we respected $3.42 of support. So all we need to do is break this resistance level here at $4.80, 85 cents, and hold that as support. If we can hold that as support, we can see price make its way back up to $5.90, also up to $7.15. So again, pay attention to the price points I mentioned. As long as we hold $3.40 as support, we can see price continue to push to the upside. Now, the small chance that it rejects $3.40 and starts holding as resistance, we can see price even go as low as $2.75. So again, this is a great one to invest in as well, because I can see, again, it's not super volatile like the ones in the other video, because again, this is for the passive income. So you can see here it'd be chilling at prices for a long time. So it's just like, you know, those reality, real estate stocks, and like some of the ETFs, right? They're not as volatile. That's good, because again, this is for the passive income portfolio. I'm telling you all these numbers are insane. You're not getting this with money just chilling in the bank account. Then we got coin number 3, which is Polkadot, aka .USD. So this one's on super discount as well. I'm up on this as we currently are speaking also though, but it's currently at $3.70, $3.73, which is not bad at all. It just respected $3.25 of support. So it does have a little bit of work to do as well. We're going to need to break this resistance level at $3.95, $4, and hold that as support. If we can hold this level back as support, we can see price pushes way back up to $5, which we need to be held as support again in order for us to see the bullish momentum come into play and see price hit $6.35. So on the options, that price ends up rejecting $3.25, holding that as resistance, we can see $3 or even $2.70 get hit. So make sure to pay attention to those price points. All right, y'all. So the APR on this one is 4 to 8%, depending on the app you're on, but it can also be up to 10% on Coinbase if I'm not mistaken. But this one's a good one as well. I made money on this in the past years, making money on this year, last year. But like all these other ones, we do have a little bit of work to do when it comes to Polygon. This one's a 1 to 4% APR, and on some apps it could be 7% as well. But this one's on super discount. One is only worth 18-19 cents right now, but this thing last year was at 50-60 cents. So this thing is super on discount. Now we do have clear bearish momentum here, which is completely fine, because like I said, it's super cheap right now. It's literally just 18 cents. And like I said, this is for the passive income portfolio and the dividend payout portfolio. So I'm not worried about this, but you still want to DCA in and DCA out at the best price points possible. So for the uptrend to come back into play, it's going to need to break and hold 32 cents, 35 cents as support. But before we can get there, we need to break and hold 20 cents as support. If we can hold 20 cents as support, we can make our way up to 25 cents and 32 cents. So again, we have a little ways to go, but that's also the best time to buy, because when that thing does increase, because crypto is going to go up, don't be mistaken, crypto is going to be going up the next year or two. So y'all need to stack up right now while all this stuff is getting, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all don't want to regret not having any crypto in y'all's portfolios. I'm trying to tell y'all now, okay? So we do have a little bit more work to do on this one for the uptrend to come into play. But again, you buy this stuff while it's on discount and you're making bread. Literally, it's 18 cents a coin and you're getting 4 to 7% APR. Let's do the math. You got $100 and let's say you're getting 5% APY. That's $5, right? At the end of the year, it's only 19 cents right now. It just went up. You just gained, I'm not even about to do that, man. You just gained a bunch of shares for free. You're not doing that with stocks unless you have a lot more money. Crypto is the cheat code to wealth. And guess what? All these favorite stocks were once at this price. You do not want to regret this. telling y'all now. Then we got, last but not least, Mina USD. All right, this one's a sleeper as well. So with Mina, you can get 7 to 15% APR, which is absolutely insane. And this one's on discount also at 21 cents. So we're in a downtrend on this one as well. But we have a little bit of volume kicking in, as we can see when we go into the smaller time frames. We were expecting 18 cents as support. So we need to break and hold 25 cents of support. If we can hold 25 cents of support, we can make our way back up to 30 cents and ultimately back up to 35, 38 cents. All right, y'all. But again, 7 to 15%, and it's only 20 cents a coin. That is not bad at all, y'all. And of course, we got some honorable mentions like Ethereum and Solana, but I talk about those every week in the Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum analysis. We're up on those as well, by the way. But Solana is like 5 to 7% APR. It changes all the time. And then Ethereum is like 1 to 3% APR. So still not bad. And those are still good ones because those are popular, and those are like, I talk about those three in those videos because that's like top 3 for sure. And by top 3, I mean those are like the strongest popular ones, and a lot of stuff's done on Ethereum, Solana blockchain. Even a lot of these coins are related or worked on the Solana and Ethereum blockchain. So again, you're going to need to have some Solana and Ethereum. You don't, that's no question about it. All right, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, join the free Signal free Telegram. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels, Signal serves a mentorship program. Make sure to hit those links in the description. But by the way, y'all, I do have the first crypto book out, the Web3, the future of the internet. If you don't understand what Web3 is, we're on Web 2 right now. There was a Web 1, we're on Web 2 now. Web 3 is the future, and they've been slowly easing us into it for the past 5 to 8 years, if we're being honest. So this book tells you all the stuff you need to know about the future of the internet, crypto, and how to prepare. Introduction to Web 3, history of cryptocurrency, major companies investing in crypto and Web 3, how to prepare for the Web 3 revolution, and more. Because if you don't understand, Web 3 and the Industrial Revolution is right around the corner, whether you know it or not. So make sure to check this book out. Y'all, I'm gonna have the link in the comments for this as well. And if y'all DM me on Instagram or Telegram, I will give y'all a special discount for this, y'all. But make sure to check this out, as well as the other books. I got other books for trading and investing as well out on the website, so make sure to check that out as well.